everyone. This is A Ripple Effect. I'm Kim Graves. This is Jessica Ausbrook. We're from Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good day to you, too. She just said that earlier. Good day.
Good day
And
to you.
she wasn't sending me away. She was greeting me.
No, I was saying good day. Good day.
It is a good day.
Would you like to introduce our special guest?
That's right. Angie's here from the Family Service Association. Hello, Angie.
Hi, ladies. Thanks for having me today.
Thanks for joining us. It's a crazy crew.
It is a crazy crew. We have a lot to talk about with Family Service Association, some events coming up. But first, Angie, let's talk a little bit about the services that you provide for folks here in our community.
Yes. So Family Service Association has had our domestic violence and sexual assault program. It's been in our community for over 20 years. And so we provide the emergency shelter, which is a safe haven for women, children, sometimes men that are fleeing abuse and need a safe place to stay. And then we also provide a lot of advocacy and supportive services for the folks that are in the shelter. And then also sometimes we have people come to us and don't necessarily need to stay at the shelter, but just need our advocacy, support, and education. So we provide case management. We have advocates on site. We have 2 sexual assault advocates on site too. We have support groups every week, life skills classes. We just do a variety of things. We do a lot of safety planning. We meet people where they're at.
So you're a 24/7. So if somebody, immediately needs someone in the middle of the night, there's a number that they can call?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We have a crisis hotline.
Okay.
And we are operational 24/7, 365 days a year. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday. It doesn't matter if there's a blizzard outside. We're open and we're there with staff manning our crisis hotline.
Let's talk a little bit about the shelter, because I know it doesn't just serve Howard County. Does it serve other places too?
Yes. So our catchment area is Howard, Miami, Tipton, and Cass counties. But with that being said, oftentimes we get calls from outside of those areas. We get calls from all around the state and sometimes even other states needing shelter, or maybe they have ties to Kokomo, but they just want to relocate. Sometimes they want distance. So anybody who's fleeing domestic violence can call our domestic violence hotline.
Want to get away as far as possible.
Yes, sometimes.
Yeah.
So how many rooms are there at the shelter?
Okay, so we have 28 beds, 7 suites. So there's 4 beds in each suite. And then, we have the ability to put up baby beds in some of those suites as well.
Because it's not just a woman or a gentleman coming in. They're bringing kids too.
Absolutely. Yeah. We don't just serve single people. Sometimes it's families that come in. And so we definitely serve children as well. Right now in shelter, we probably have an equal amount of adults and children, and we're pretty close to capacity.
Wow. Always pretty close to capacity, it seems like, isn't it?
Oftentimes, yeah.
Yeah. What can we do to help? How do we help you at Family Service Association with the domestic violence program and the sexual assault program?
Well, we always want to do our very best to spread awareness about domestic violence and sexual assault in our community, and that it does happen, and that there are resources for people to be able to access. And so we want to spread the word about our services. We always welcome donations, either monetary or in kind. A lot a lot of times the people are coming to us with their clothes on their back. And
They have
so
nothing.
Everything.
they're starting over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course you may have kids in there, so you have a food pantry inside.
We do. Yes, we provide meals. Last year we probably provided over 12,000 meals.
Wow.
So where are you getting that food from? Are people donating, or are you?
We get donations. Historically, we got FEMA funding to handle a lot of that, and that's been delayed right now.
Right.
So we're looking at other places to get assistance from, and we've been having some success with that.
Good. And we have the big fundraiser coming up, the
Absolutely.
Angel Walk. Then that does benefit the domestic violence shelter.
Yes.
Where is it? When is it?
Okay, so the Angel Walk is September 30th at IUK, and it starts at 5:30. That's the opening ceremony, and then the 1 mile walk starts right at 6 p.m. And then after that, the event's over. So it goes pretty quickly. But this is an event, it's a rally and a fundraiser for the shelter. And we have partnered with Indiana University Kokomo for over 20 years on this rally.
Yeah.
And it feels like it gets bigger every year. And I encourage anyone to come out to IUK on September 30th at 5:30 and join that. We always have a guest speaker
just
that's
gonna
a
ask,
survivor. Yeah.
So there will be somebody speaking this year?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So we've been there before and saw people
Right.
that we know and love and care about speaking in front of the crowd about the issues they went through. And it takes a lot to get up there. Yeah.
It takes a lot of courage. Yeah.
It takes a lot of courage to do what you do every day. I mean, you've got to be there to comfort them. You've got to be there to say, hey, I'm your support. I'm here to give you a bed. I'm here to help you through this difficult time.
Yeah, absolutely. The staff at the shelter, they are stellar, and they truly have a heart for the work that they do, or they wouldn't be there.
Right.
Because it's hard work.
Yeah.
It's emotionally hard, but they are dedicated professionals, and they do a great job.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure do. So the domestic violence shelter, again, here in the Kokomo area, and people are in a bad relationship or something scary happens. Do the police, are they the ones that call the shelter, or can anybody?
So sometimes we get calls from the police to bring somebody in. Sometimes we get calls from hospitals. Sometimes the victim is calling the hotline. Sometimes other service providers.
So if someone is watching this right now, and maybe they're not right this second in the midst of a crisis, but there might be one coming up, and we know that it's imminent, what do we do? Should we call you right away?
Yeah. So like I said, our crisis hotline is 24/7. And we get probably around 400 crisis calls a year, but we also get a lot of information and referral calls. Sometimes it's a friend or family member of someone that's wanting information about resources. And sometimes victims call just to talk because they just want to talk to somebody, and they don't necessarily want or need to come to the shelter. Our crisis hotline number is 765-868-3154. And like I said, that's 24/7, any time of the day or night. People can call that crisis line.
Do you have to wait till they reach out to you, or do you ever get contacted that something is going on with somebody and you reach out to them? In other, you know what I mean? So like if you hear that this person is being abused, but yet they don't pick up the phone and call you, do you ever try to reach out to that individual and say, if you need us, we're here?
Well,
Or
Probably,
do you have to,
probably
you
not
can't-
one-to-one.
Yeah, you can't cross that line.
We have to be careful in those situations.
Okay, that's what I wondered.
Because we don't know if maybe, the person's
We don't know what's
abuser
going
is
on.
with them.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
But, if we do need to call someone back, like when we get a crisis call, like if it gets disconnected, one of the first questions we ask is, we ask, are you safe right now? But we also ask for a callback number. But our number would come through as, restricted. It wouldn't show up.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
So Angie, again, with the Family Service Association, we're talking about the domestic violence shelter, the Angel Walk, coming up September 30th. Is that right?
September 30th, IUK, 5:30 p.m.
And what is your website again?
So it's FSAHC.org. And so you can get more information on our website. You can stop by our main office at 618 South Main Street. We encourage people to form teams if they want to, and so you can pick up a packet for that. You can contact Laura Lamana, our Director of Marketing. So there are various ways you can reach out and get more information about that.
That sounds great. Again, Angie with Family Service Association, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. Anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so. I think we've covered it.
All right, that's right. FSAHC.org, or check out the Facebook page for the Family Service Association. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. It was a pleasure.
It was fun. I'm Jessica Ausbrook. This is Kim Graves. We're from Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks for watching.